Nail pros, listen up. CACI has launched a piece of tech to elevate your manicure services. The brand's training and development officer, Lauren Evans, will tell you all about it. So thank you for joining us today, Lauren.
Thank you.
CACI, which is a brand that has been going since, I think it's 1992, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Amazing, delivering sort of technology-based solutions for anti-aging, skincare issues, and so much more. There's an exciting launch now that nail professionals will really want to pay attention to. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so we have launched a portable microcurrent device. It's compact, so great for mobile therapy, doesn't take up a lot of room, and cost effective. So allows you to carry out 3 professional treatments.
So when adding this to a manicure service, what are the benefits?
So it can really take your manicures to that next level. So you can now introduce microcurrent to your manicures. So we can help with things like lines and wrinkles. We can help target blemishes on the hand. We will also use our hand rejuvenating mask. So you can add hydration to that as well. So you're really making that luxury experience in just maybe a standard manicure.
Well, if it targets lines and wrinkles, I'm absolutely sold. Sounds great. In terms of when you can expect to see results if added onto a manicure treatment, what's the time frame, or how many treatments would you recommend?
So you can see results from one treatment. So just one, you'll see hydration boost, your hands will look a lot brighter, a lot smoother. But we do normally recommend a course. So we recommend a course of 10 to 15 treatments, and ideally 2 to 3 a week. But then you can just maintain it. So we just say like once a month afterwards, just to maintain results. But like I said, one treatment, you'll still see some great results. A lot brighter and smoother.
Awesome. And have you got a Micro-Pro there that we can look at?
Yeah.
What's it like?
So it comes like this. So in here you have, you do have a charger. So you've got the charger down here. It's a USB charger, so really easy. This is the device, and then you have your cables up here. So we have 2 cables with copper connectors, and then we have a magnetic cable as well. So you carry out all of your treatment. And then this is the device turned on.
Wow.
So really small, like you can see it fits in my hand really easily, doesn't take up space. So it's really user friendly. So you've got a couple of buttons on the side, you've got your power button. We actually have 2 ports at the top. So the 2 ports allows you to carry out 2 treatments at the same time. So for nail professionals, you could do 2 manicures. So you could have it on your nail bar and have 2 going on exactly the same. But you can also do 2 different treatments at the same time. So we do also offer face treatments as well as a hand treatment on here. So you could be doing a face treatment whilst also getting hands done. Also really nice for maybe like pedicures. So you could have that like on your pedicure chair, and again, it's not taking up any room. You could be working on the hands whilst working on the feet. So you've got 2 ports, and you control them using this button. Your time is preset, but you can add or take away time if you need to. And then you have the different modes. So we have face toning, which we use for toning, lifting, and sculpting facial muscles. So we use electrode gloves. The therapist will wear these to perform a deep tissue massage, but also incorporating that microcurrent. So we lift and sculpt all of the facial muscles. We then have face line, which is where we use our microcurrent energizer mask. It goes onto the face, and again, this is really good for things like lines and wrinkles, blemishes, scarring, pigmentation, increasing the cell renewal, good for nutrient absorption. And then you have the 2 hand modes. So you have hand circulation and hand soften. We do incorporate both of those modes in one hand treatment. So the circulation is about 15 minutes, And that's where we're going to be working with lines and wrinkles. We're going to be helping things like collagen, elastin, cell renewal. And then the hand soften is there for product absorption. So we use our hand rejuvenating mask underneath the electro glove.
Got it.
So the client would wear both of these combined, and that will then help with things like stuff.
Fantastic.
So that's cell renewal, collagen, elastin, and then that product absorption just to finish.
Brilliant. And that microcurrent is delivered, you're plugging the leads into the device.
Yeah.
And then it's delivered
via the gloves. Yeah, so they come through the wires or through the cables into these gloves. So these gloves are woven with like a conductive fibre. So this is where either the client would wear them and they're getting the current through their hands, or the therapist would wear them, but we wear like a protective liner, so that stops the current coming through the therapist and then just goes on to the client when we're doing the face treatment.
That's so clever.
Then, yeah, really clever. And then the mark, this sort of pattern, I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well.
Honeycomb.
Yeah, so this is where, again, like a conductive fibre through here, and that's where they're getting the current on the face mask.
Brilliant. And how long would you suggest this treatment takes, both on the face and on the hands?
So the hand treatment is just a 20-minute treatment, and the face treatment, so the micro touch, which is where we're working on the muscle, is about 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. But you can do them both at the same time. So really, it's only going to take 45 minutes at the longest time, whilst you're doing the hands at the same time. If you did want to then add the mask onto it as well, it would be about 55 minutes. So say an hour to do all three. And if you do all three of those treatments combined, you can actually generate £135. So you can charge £135 for all three treatments.
What would you charge just to add the hand service on top of your normal manicure price?
Yeah, so we would recommend to charge £40, but obviously that's just a recommended price. But it does only cost you £4.57 to carry out that treatment. So really great profit margin, about 88% profit margin for just the hand treatment alone. So yeah, that's our recommended price.
Incredible. So you make your money back on the device very, very quickly with those kind of margins. And what I love about it is it's so compact.
Yeah.
Let alone in a kit bag. You could just fit this in your handbag. And
exactly.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, so really good. So perfect for those mobile therapists. It's really light as well. It's really lightweight, not bulky, it's not heavy. So perfect for mobile nail technicians as well as in salon. And it's just not taking up any room. You don't need to worry about a treatment room. You don't need to worry about an extra chair. Like salons have already got all of these ready and available. So just need the device.
Incredible. And I know that CACI is always very supportive of its customers, and we're telling people how the device works today, but is there any kind of support or further information that people can get their hands on? I know that, is there any sort of training involved, or is it quite self-explanatory with everything that comes in the pack?
So it is very self-explanatory. So when you do purchase the device, you do get a user guide, and you also get a QR code to scan, and that will then link you to our website, which has all of your video protocols, a video user guide, step by step, everything you need at your fingertips. But we do also offer an online assessment. So if you then did want to be certified, you have like about a 2-hour time slot where the trainer would then assess you in those treatments, and then you would get an e-certificate following that assessment. The videos are really user friendly, so there's lots of text on there as well as a face map, so they're really easy to follow.
Fantastic. And as CACI's training and development officer, I assume you've been familiar with this device for some time. What do you love most about it?
I love how it's given new opportunities for businesses that maybe haven't been able to get CACI before for whatever reason, maybe space, cost, and they haven't been able to offer CACI before. Whereas now with this device you can, and it's really sort of broadening the sort of clients that we are having. So things like nail tech or like nail bars, mobile therapists,
Yeah.
brow bars, lash bars, like any those smaller areas where they haven't even been able to sort of consider CACI.
Yeah.
Now they can, and they can offer some really lovely and amazing treatment with
Yeah.
the device.
Absolutely. I think when I first heard about it, I thought the USP is that wow, it's compact, it's small, it's great for mobile or
Yeah,
stylists. But the more I've learned about it, I can see this being in very luxurious nail bars
yeah,
as that premium add-on to a service.
yeah,
I can also see it in what's most popular now is the home salons, because
yeah,
with the limited space, if someone's working from a space in their garden or a room in their home, they haven't got as much space to offer so many treatments. But this is a really cost-effective add-on to their service that doesn't take up any room.
yeah, absolutely.
And same with mobiles and session stylists. If they're working on a celebrity, how amazing to add this treatment on for that amazing kind of fix of skin toning and rejuvenation before that celebrity walks out with their fresh
Yeah.
red carpet. It's so many different uses for it.
Yeah, we actually have had a few stylists that have our Micro-Pro device. So they've had it, and we've had some celebrity manicurists that have got the device, and they've been doing treatment, and they say it's amazing, and their celebrity clients are loving it.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly that, exactly what you said.
How can our viewers, whether they're beauty therapists looking to incorporate this into facial treatments, or they're nail technicians looking to elevate their hand care and their manicure services or their pedicure services, how can they find out more about the Micro-Pro?
So they can just contact our head office, and we can put them in touch with their area business consultant, and then they will be able to give them more information. We can offer a demonstration, so the business consultant can come in and go through the device, and yeah, go from there.
Amazing stuff. Well, Lauren, thank you so much for telling us about the
Thank
Micro-Pro.
you.
I think this will be a very popular addition to hand care services and foot care, particularly
Yeah,
current season as well.
yeah, yeah. Especially like it's a no-brainer because you've already got that person in the chair. So just by adding on the hand treatment whilst they're already sat there, not any extra time to salon, and it's giving the client that something extra.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much. It's great to learn about the CACI Micro-Pro, and I look forward to people using it all over Instagram and posting their results with it. So yeah, a great addition to treatments and services. So thank you so much for
Thank
explaining it.
you.
Take care.